Hello, everybody. How's it going? I'm about to play some Zelda for my Archipelago checks. Somebody cleared a game that I think had a lot of my checks. So I'm actually curious to see where that will take me. Give me 1 second to actually get this started. Got a heart container. Hooray! One second, I was just doing something real fast. Alright. That's why I don't do this that often. I usually forget until last second that I don't do this. But it's okay. Anyway, so how's everybody doing today? How's it going? How we hanging? That's the wrong area. There we go. Alright. Let's get started. Not focusing on anywhere else because I just need to get that done. Alright, also need to get my thing on my phone so that way I can actually see if people will try to chat. Just in case. So it's like day 5 of this, or further than that. I honestly don't know. Anyway. A new hot container, got that. Got 100 rupees. Secret social. That. 50 rupees. A single arrow. Compass. Map. Stone beak. Ocarina. Alright, so now I have the ocarina. The red tunic. Oh, hello. Got the bombs upgrade, yeah. Alright, that's good. Frog song, okay. Bow wow. Key. Oh, we got some stuff. Am I just on the things? I have all 3 songs, it looks like. That's good. Alright. I got bombs. More bomb capacity, I guess. More keys. I got an extra key for the first dungeon. Still can't jump, which is the only thing stopping me from completing the first dungeon. Still have no additional keys or the boss key for dungeon 2 yet. We might be able to look inside dungeon 3, or that's the one I can't enter. I forget. Jumping is kind of such a basic thing that the whole game kind of centers around. That's kind of a problem. I still might not be able to actually make any actual dungeon progress. Because needing to jump is like a basic thing that you should have from the get-go. I don't have that. But now I do have extra damage. I don't know how to change my tunic. Guess I'd have to ask Evie about that later. It says I'm wearing blue, but it looks very red to me, although technically. Well, let's enter a cave and exit out, maybe then. Still looks very default to me. I don't know. Don't matter too much. Anyway, last thing we did was we were trying to check out bomb holes because we have bombs, but then I was like, well, we still can't really do anything because, yeah, being able to jump is kind of such a basic requirement for most things that, kind of runs into some problems. Like, I think this dungeon requires both running and jumping. I have neither. Let's go look at every dungeon and see what the problem is. I'll gently walk to each one just because I can. Otherwise I had like nothing else to do. Are any of these songs a warp song, by the way? Why do you do that? Nope. I can go turn a rock technically right now. This is doing something. Alright, took me here. That's rude. Boop, 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 boop. Where else do you teleport me? Just here. But like, why though? Alright. Alright, well. We could possibly go Turtle Rock. We have the frog song to let us in. I'm still making the exact same mistakes every time I play this game. Alright. I wish it, like, I found a tracker that lets me kind of look into this game, but like it's not that big of one. I'm tempted just to automatically go to Link to the Past and see if I could just beat that real fast. Like, I'd love to make some progress in this game. Like, seriously. I only have 3 instruments, so I can't beat the game yet. It's like I've made very little progress in any of this. It's kind of annoying. I hate it. Like, it's not by my will that I've yet to make any progress in this game. It's literally the fact that, like, the jump is required for almost everything. Which is why we're gonna go check to see if the jump is technically required for that one dungeon. Because if it's not, we're also gonna randomly check Dungeon 3 in this process, I guess. I did it. Alright, there we go. Get over here. Fly, my faithful pet. No! How did I solve this before? Alright, let me look at this again at this point. I did that and that. Oh, I was totally supposed to just push that out of the way. Oh. Wait, couldn't I just... Hold on. I might be a dumb. Hold on. Hey, wait, what's just stopping me from doing this? I am dumb. I could have done that this whole time. But that requires like no effort. Doesn't even require a bird. Oh. There you go. Enjoy the piece of art. I don't know how I didn't notice that the last time I was here. I got here, but I didn't notice the piece of heart that was right there. So you're still stuck there. I know you told me you're going to be there later in the game, but this is ridiculous. Meow, 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 pop, pop. So I need to be up there. Down here. Okay, just here again. I need to get up there. I forget how to get up there. Kind of like how I've forgotten most of this game in a nutshell. What's down here? Okay. Well, let's go over there. Work to Animal Village and see what we can do from there. Was Face Shrine? I think Face Shrine, got interrupted by a jump I couldn't do. There's a part where it's like, oh yes, you can climb up here. I forget what technically stopped me in that thing. I think there's a mix of not being able to jump and I ran into a keyhole. Not being able to jump sucks in this game. I'm going to be perfectly real. Like, this game seems super limited in what you can do if you don't have certain things. Like, I don't know. Like, Link to the Past, you can kind of go around to a lot of different places right from the get-go. I have your song. That's a nice ocarina. Will you accompany me as I sing? Sure. There we go. I forget what this accomplishes. But it's nice. Oh. We gotta go start a token for somebody's thing. Alright. Ooh. Okay, cool. Alright, forgot about this bomb wall. Cool. Walrus is not even in the way. I can go in the desert anytime I want. There's no dungeons in the desert, so I gotta take care of something real fast. We're trying to actually possibly try to find a place to live, so there we go. Sorry about that. Back to game. This is not any other Zelda game. I actually have to click into a button because I can swap the buttons. You're playing this naturally and you're not like under any kind of time pressure. Like, that's not an issue. Alright. I was asking what... There we go. Alright, I do need a health recharge, so this seems good. You're not playing this with the intent of, like, trying to be speedy. You're trying to, like, speed along because there's just, like, so much to do. What? That's not right. Oh, hold on. Is there... This only works one way. And it also only works in another situation. Okay. Love that secretly. He says lying through his teeth. What am I gonna do with this rock up here? There's the corner, so the answer is really no. Alright, well. That was a fun bonus cave to explore. There's something I can do there, but I have to find another cave. At least the exact same area. What is your deal? Do you talk? In your ear. Oh my gosh. I assume that because I guess a setting to put him on not needing to worry about, that we don't have to worry about him. Anything in here? Please let this be where the other half of that cave is. Nope, it's just nothing. I love the nothing cave. It's the best. Nothing cave is the best. It goes into my hair. I did this already. I have bombs, so I know how to get to that area. I kind of get an idea of what I need to do to get into that area where the bomb, where that thing was. I see the possibilities. I just don't know where that's at. Because I haven't played this game in a while. Like I said, I love the idea of like combining all the items, but this game definitely feels more limited than, say, Link to the Past, where like even technically swordless and certain things, you have like a lot more freedom right from the get-go. Like from the get-go of the game, you have access to about every, like a huge chunk of the map. Like you can reach Kakariko Village, you can reach like everywhere in Link to the Past. So you just have more freedom to kind of do what you want. This game kind of streamlines it to where, I mean, in a way, so you don't get lost, which is fair. And this kind of goes for probably the Oracle games as well. Alright. Check all of you and make sure none of you are hiding a staircase. probably need to check you a little bit harder, so I make sure that I don't have to push one of you to reveal a staircase. Most powerful boomerang in existence. No. Alright. Die. Missile barrage. Nope, nothing. Okay. We got lots of arrows. That's nice, at least. It's like I'm checking these guys. It's not as thoroughly as I could. Hello. I don't have to face shrine because I've already been to the. Hello. Hello, random side dungeon. I got my bow ready. You probably wait to the boomerang just like everybody else, but what'd I win? Alright, Jostle of the Past got a piece of heart. Heck yeah. Alright, well. The fire to the eye illusion. Humans, monsters, sea and sky. A scene on the lid of a sleepier's eye. Awake the dreamer and the whole that will vanish, much like a bubble on a needle cast away. You should know the truth. What? Illusion? Alright, well, I found out this place is an illusion. Everything will disappear. But this was a check, so at least for the heart piece. Alright. Right. You guys only weak to the boomerang. Now I'm invincible, and you can't touch me. I'm invincible, and you can't touch me. Na 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 na. I feel neither of you wake up. Oh no, this guy wakes up. We have to have a staircase. Thank you. Only $1. Somebody hid their dollar down here, but I was like, somebody had to hide something down here. Also, unfortunately, this still does not lead me to my thought process of there's a cave like right here. And this is the exact square above that, so this should, like, if there was another entrance to this cave, it should be like right here. Alright, well, the only other option maybe just it's in town somewhere? I'm really confused. Alright, well, this place has been searched. We got like all the side content like done. Like all the one and done things you could do with like hardly any checks. Like none of the dungeons? Nah. Can't do them, but I can do all these weird side zones. And pretend like they're dungeons. We're inside that room and I know we're tasked to be a way in. That's how you actually get to the face shrine. I think if I remember what happened last time, there was literally a freaking like part where I had to jump on a thing. Alright. I check every house. You want dog food? No, okay. Into that cave right there. I want to check under these pots just in case they're hidden. Stay away. What's the purpose of this house? It's always weird when a game designer puts something somewhere and it's just literally empty. What's the purpose of this? Like this fire pit. Need honey. Either for honey, I need the ability to do something else or something. I'm gonna teleport back to town. I have an idea of something I can do. Even though the trading side quest is pointless, something to do. It's a lot of like, well, it's a waste of time, but like, what else am I going to do right now? It's in my inventory. I want it out. Oh yeah, the level 2 things are just to throw the heavier things around. Now we have bombs, shields, and everything else. Just in case my shield ever gets lost or whatever. To the realization. Person with dog? Wait, where'd dog go? Okay. I can't do anything here. I can't do anything there. Well, I think I'm practically stuck right now. Okay. I'm moving on. I did a thing that I didn't do before. We're going to call that our victory that I need to save. Okay. Yeah, we're going here. Let me load up this first before I cut out the other thing. There we go. Alright, cool. Just not captured anything. I gave you something to capture. It's like, nah. Anyway. Boom. Now I gotta do this. Too far. Boop. 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 There we go. And last step. Connect. And very last step. Start the game. Actually, it's super last step. Change this to link pass. Oh, gosh. Alright, cool. Thank you. Took a process and a half. Alright, what did I get here? Should've got some stuff. $50. Alright, Hyrule Castle. I need another key for Hyrule Castle. That's not atop the castle. Ice Palace, that's not bad. Swamp Palace, I can make a lot of progress. Okay, we'll get more Ice Palace. Thieves Town. Eastern Palace. So now I can go explore the bottom half of Eastern Palace. Oh, I can finally catch fairies so I don't die. What cheaper than that? Oh, silver arrows. That's cool. Big key of Desert Palace. We can go finish Desert Palace now. Hooray. Small key for Misery Mire. We just go clear Misery Mire, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's cool. Ah! Alright, so what do I got? I got another key to continue to climb up the tower. We'll head there first. Then, I can go beat freaking Dungeon 2 finally. Start off by walking into where the big chest is real fast and getting that. Followed by beating that. And then yeah, I still don't have the stuff for Misery Mire, but can I beat another dungeon? The answer is not necessarily. I still can't swim. I could possibly go beat Agnem on top of the tower. I still can't magic, so neither of the magic required dungeons are available. Ganon's tower is already done. I need the Key of Samaria before I can make progress there. I have silver arrows, which means that once I'm ready to beat the game, I can beat the game. So there's that. So once I grab 2 more crystals, I think I'm about to go grab 1 crystal right now. If I want the big bomb, I need that, but that's not really super important. I do wonder what happens if you try to beat Ganon without the crystals. If I'm really, really bored, I might try that. Because it's not like I don't have silver arrows, I just don't have the crystals. But I'm sure they put something in place for that. Like maybe he doesn't even go to a second phase. Ever you just beat him until he kills you or knocks you off the thing. There's probably something like that. Which is why I'm curious. They had to put something there. They can't just let you beat Ganon and not win and win without having the win condition. Maybe the Triforce won't show up if you do. It's like, you still need the Triforce, dummy. Hopefully I'm only missing 1 more key, because trying to climb this tower is getting annoying at this rate. I want to know the secrets of the castle. There's this one specifically. Get out of the way. Stop. There we go. Mission complete. Yeah, hot day today. I'm about tempted to put on my fan even though it causes a constant droning noise. But that's like the reason I'm not going to do that is because I don't want that in the stream. I don't know, there's many reasons I can consider this one my favorite out of the Zelda franchise. Like by a lot of reasons. Sword beams are nice. little bit of freedom is kind of nice. I need to play Link Between Worlds. I feel like the freedom there might be something cool. Like there might be some good freedom in that game. But like the only reason I haven't played Link Between Worlds is because like when I tried to play my girlfriend's copy, my 2DS's B button is kind of a little bit iffy. So it made it hard. You seem like a normal dude that's just typically here. I'm good at balancing on this bridge sometimes. Alright, that was the last key. So now I can actually do this. No, Zelda. Don't do it. Stop it. I'm gonna stab you with silver arrows. Too bad you ain't weak to silver arrows. That'd be hilarious. No! One of the 2 times this actually does anything. Take the silver arrow. No, okay. This fight's actually the harder version of this fight. Him using the multi-form jutsu, you know, the one that makes you, like, split into 3 people but become individually weaker. Yeah, it turns out that was a terrible idea. Bam, 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 bam. Also, this is one of my favorite boss themes. Like, oh, there's a lot of boss themes I like, but this one's up there. Are you defensive? Nope, I still don't have no defensive stuff in this game. I got 2 armors in the other game, but I didn't get nothing for this one. About to look up where the defensive stuff is. Are you lightning again? Yeah, this move is like one of his more scary moves. Because you think he's going to do this and get prepared for it, and it just throws lightning at you that does a lot of damage. Alright. Dark World is permanently open now. I don't have to find a thing. Alright, time to explore. Ah! You cannot defeat me until you finish your goal. What happens if I try? Oh my gosh. Well, to be fair, technically even with the best male, like, he hurts. I might need to look at the progressive male. Usually I tank him, but I can't tank him today. Nope. Alright, well, still not got an answer to what's the actual situation here, but I was brutally murdered. So, I mean, there's something. Alright, check the pyramid side already, right? Yeah. Can't do the big bomb until later. This should be safe. It's not. It's literally the exact opposite of safe. It's the spot that actually does the transformation. Right here should be safe. I'll have to find safe. I gotta go through Misery Mire and then out. I still don't have the book. Which is still hilarious that I don't have the book. Also weird this is the only place in Dark World that's just raining. It's a cool aesthetic, for sure, but it's also very awkward. But also you can't really go anywhere in the Dark World besides here once you're here, so like, it could be raining everywhere, you don't know. You silly goose. It could be raining everywhere. You never know. Alright, first let's go get the big treasure, then we actually go beat the desert palace. I'm gonna shoot you because I can. Correction, apparently I can't. Cool. Where do we win? Oh, there's my son's song. Okay, that makes life a little bit better. That was kind of worth it. I mean, if I need nighttime, I could just do that instead of waiting 10 years. Am I out? How much? I'm down 1 bottle, so I should go ahead and catch a ferry. In my earliest convenience, which is right now. For some reason, I always thought it was on the right, but I don't know. Keep and dom you. Alright. Now let's do the desert palace. Hurrah. Nothing suspicious about this room. Dang, I'm missing. Oh, I don't need to do that again? Okay. Force a habit, I guess. Alright, who's the boss? It's Moldorm! Moldorm, you're the boss of everywhere. This game has some pretty cool bosses, but we're not going to see none of them. It's all Moldorm, all the time. I think we've seen, like, what, like... Out of the dungeons we've completed so far, we've seen... Ice Boss, the freaking Butterfly Man I hate. Moldorm, like 3 times. The Eyeball Boss. Yeah, if I beat one more dungeon, I can actually just beat the game. Unfortunately, I cannot beat the Ice Palace because I don't have the boss key. And unfortunately, I can't beat the Swimming Palace because I don't have the ability to swim, and I can't beat Dungeon 7 or Dungeon 6 because I don't have the correct magic for it. So I think that means we're done here. Practically done all the overworld checks already. So, yeah, we're practically done. Before I leave, though, do I have hints? Can I hint anything? I have 35 hints. I already hinted all my keys, so let's hint Progressive tunic. Progressive mail. Alright. Cave of Chomp Rocks in World 3. Alright. Hit. Progressive mail. Alright, the other one is Yoshi Block 1 and Linky Mario. Way cool. Found in Special Zone. Okay. Well, there we go. So I've already tinted for everything else. I can hint for my last... Well, no, I can't hint for my last bottle right now. I would need 4 more points. Anyway. I might be able to beat one game, which would give me access to certain things, so... Let's swap over to that. I'm looking at it, I don't think it did. I think it decided to take nothing again. Good job. I'll fix it here in a moment. Alright. Tools, Lua. Here, there, everywhere, Lua. The Legend of Zelda. Connect. Very cool. Glad you worked so well yesterday, but now you're being like, I won't be stubborn today. It's like, great. Love it. Alright, well. Let's do it. Yep, there it is. Well, crud, actually there's a problem. Oh. Did I not save after the last thing I did? Oh no. Oh well. Gonna refresh on everything else. That seems to be a common thing, I kind of keep forgetting to save. Well, I have 6 keys to stumble my way into Ganon. Blue ring. Well, somebody found the blue ring for me. In my magic, in my weaker boomerang. Oh, I can raft. Alright. Well, we could raft over to... there now. Thank goodness. Alright, no worries. We can go everywhere. Whatever. There it is. I didn't want to keep flashing. Where's my red candle? Alright, I'm only missing 2 hearts, but that's fine. Alright, let's make a small detour before we head to the end of the game, because I want to. I don't think it's needed. Which I find it weird that I send out that there's 4 heart containers for me out there. Or 5 heart containers in this situation. Or, no, 4 from this particular thing. But at the same time, I can only send out 3 things from my end. If that's the case. I can still mess up and not send something important, which I think is kind of terrible. If you think about it. I think you can mess up and not send the important thing, like what I was basically experiencing last time. Where it looked like the last rupee was already up, indicating that I got it, but no, that wasn't the case at all. They didn't have their leftovers. Take any one you want. I'm going to do this again just to make sure. I didn't do anything. I didn't seem to do anything. Yeah, there's only 3 checks there. That's kind of sad and pointless. No, don't send me back. You know what? Can I get... I'm missing the meat. Do I need... I don't think Grumble shows back up again. This is not where I want to be. It's either Dungeon 5 or Dungeon... Here's Dungeon 3. What Dungeon 6? Hold up, actually. Oh no, yeah, I still want Dungeon 6. I can do 2 things with Dungeon 6 work. Come on. Ow. I'm over to Dungeon 2 or Dungeon 5. I stab at you. Roll an intimidation check. You have been intimidated by your own dice roll. Bam, bam, bam. Alright. There we go. Master using it, and you can have it. Yeah, what'd I get? Potion flash. Neat. I can master using a potion flask. Cool. The problem is I don't have... Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. I might be making a dumb. Let's find out. Let's find out together if I'd be making a dumb. I never did get the letter, I don't think. I want to make this less of a dumb. Alright. It's gonna be this way. No, still not spectacle rock, eh? Okay. I have max defense. Man, dang you. Man, dang you. Get tired already. Freaking finally. I'm gonna check to see if my bracelet does anything on these rocks. Yay for health. If I would do this again, I want to type it into Zelda. I think Zelda still has the exact same item pool. So technically you could just do Master Quest. Or have it, will still be in like in basic mode, which would kind of be funny. Right, nothing there. Like using Archipelago rules but playing Quest 2, which I've never done before, but then Quest 2 with like no indication of what anything is. But like at the same time, that could be an interesting concept because you'd be breaking it by having certain items at certain times that you're not supposed to. Which could be fun on its own right. And no, okay, it's up here then. I'll find Spectacle Rock eventually. You know, I get past all these vinyls. See, I think, like, remembering the Lionels from specifically, remembering the Lionels specifically from, Zelda Breath of the Wild, they seem very intimidating. I love the way they are in that game. At least we can fumble around all we want without having to worry about anything. That's the good part. We basically have everything we need. Honestly, there's no reason. If I accidentally stumble onto the boss, the dungeon's over. I don't have to worry about that. I have the map. I just have to remember how to accidentally stumble upon the boss. Because the dungeon's a little confusing. Dungeon 9's a little confusing. It circles in on itself a lot. That's the problem. I have infinite keys now, so we can just proceed. And I guess with the boomerang, I will have the boomerang now. Like, the thing that, I'm also getting the Cane of Samaria, so I guess I could technically do, what's the other dungeon I could do with that? Oh, I could do the other half of Ganon's Tower. More Ganon's Tower, hooray. But I have the boomerang as a child, so I can go finish the Deku Tree and get that dungeon done. You know, like I need the dungeons. I'm just literally waiting for light arrows, but who knows? Maybe that person requiring me to go to the next room. I think this is the right way. So I know when I first played this, or like, not when I first played, when I last played this. Oh, right. I'm glad I have red now. We'll get hit by the orange beams. The blue ones are more intimidating and harder to kill, but they hurt less. I think this is the way forward. Free recharge. Now it's gonna find the way to the boss. Of course, it's not as simple as... I don't think it's as simple as just go down this thing and it leads you there. It's also like a continuously dead end. I found my own 5 rupees, I see. Okay. Once I get to Ganon, he's actually kind of easy. So why not too worried about only having 1 potion. I have red ring, so it's fine. Okay, I think I went the wrong way. I'll find out though. Maybe not. This might be the right way. Shit. If I was going to gang up on me like this, then stop. Don't do that. Shoot. Alright, you're all dead. You're good. Alright, cool. Moving on. Please. Nope, this is one of the items. Oh well, I found one of the items. Find out what it is here in a moment. What did I win? $50. Sweet. Alright, biggest problem is I have money. I have enough money to go buy a standard potion, like in the original game, which is good at this point in the game. Where is the actual... Great. That's lovely. Any protection against the whiz robes is now gone. Thanks, video game. Might take that potion used ahead of time. Where? Oh yeah, because Ganon's literally right next to me. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm going the wrong way. Hello. Alright, we're taking that potion. Because I have plenty of health. Typically might have more health than I typically do at this point. Maybe? I don't know. Just do anything for you? A little bit. At least the smacking of it with my staff does. This little mini boss rush. What I win? Cane of Samaria. Cool. I found it naturally. Great. I found the Cane of Samaria naturally. Eyes of Skull has a secret. Oh. Guess so? For my own key. Cool. Alright. The eyes of this part of the skull is the end of the dungeon. I find my own $5? Hell yeah. Alright. So I guess wrong passage somewhere. Continue hoping we're going the right way. Alright, we don't bomb passage there. We hope this is a bombable passage, otherwise we are screwed. We are not. We're free. Yep. Let's just kill you all because one, you're easy kills, and two, just in case you actually have a drop. That's where I came in from. Alright. That's where I came in from for next room. I feel like next room is the right way. Shoot, no. No, no, stop. I specifically remember going down next room. Oh no. It's been several rooms since I've been here. Knew it! Got here a red cloak. Orange cloak. Batman cloak. So glad I have red ring right now. I have the red suit. Alright, we have not gone down or up. Let's pick a direction and go. I'm not doing this room. Ah, staircase. My favorite. Just lead me in front of the boss, please. Just lead me in front of the boss, please. So no one staircase does. This is not in front of the boss, and I said please. I said please. Hello, enemies. Alright. I was sworn go to the next room was the correct direction. Patra has the map. Yeah, I know. I've killed 3 Patras and they do not have a map. They have yet to have a singular scrap of paper that would be considered a map. Alright, well, I have gone up. I've gone all the up. Well, what's over here? I skipped the staircase like a dumb. No. Been here too. Run out of bombs here. No, this led nowhere. Or got shot through a wall. Alright, no, this led here. This led to an item. Probably the silver arrows or the red ring. I don't know which. One of them. Now we gotta do this fight again. And I'm gonna need to like take a detour. If I die here, I want to take a detour all the way back to like dungeon 3 or 7 to basically refill up on everything health wise. Alright. So that's not the way, that's not the way, that's not the way. Alright, I guess don't follow the way that the old man says. I went both these ways. Let's just take a route back. I know it's not at the beginning. I can tell you for certain it's not back at the beginning. Oh. I'm pretty sure it's not in this area over here. Oh, okay. It could be over here. Like it's just like I said, it's not. Like this part of the world could be fine. It's just unfortunate that I found an item room before I found that. But this also just leads to the other item room. That's a non-0% possibility. Alright. Try this. Could you stop guarding the one spot I'm going? I don't think it makes any sense. Alright. What's the secret that's in the eye? This is the eye with its secret. What's the eye's secret? A key. I found my own small key. That was the secret that was being held from me. Alright. That was the mighty secret of this. Alright, no. I explored everywhere, didn't I? There. You know, I kind of explored all that area. I'll go to the next room. Now I'm more confused and dying. I'm probably dead now. Alright. Bye. Yeah, not trying Spectacle Rock with only 3 hearts. That's called dumb. Wish level 9 was in the rotation of places you can warp to. Perfect. This is exactly where I want to be. Well, I have 2 places I want to be. Here or Dungeon 3. Either pop in here and be like da 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 da. Start off with a full life bar before going into the final dungeon again. Alright. Always get so lost in that damn dungeon. Feels like a whole bunch of random corridors that just lead to nothing. Boy, this stuff's really cheap. Thank you. Nope. Definitely nope. What dungeon is this? Nope, it's the other end of the world. Hey, Dungeon 6. Dungeon 6 is kind of the closest. Although Dungeon 5 might work, but it also depends on like where. I think the exit of this endless loop actually goes out this way, so this is actually perfect. No, my health. Just need to cross Death Mountain. Okay, we need to go here, and Spectacle Rock is practically right here. Alright, well, now we have full health and 2 additional health bars. And we kind of know where we're going. If this fails, then I will just, if It's not here. There's like a whole loop here. You just go around that big circle. But all 4 loops. Why are you back alive? You counted the mid-boss and only showed up once. Yeah, no, the donglers are kind of the same way. Never mind. Now, tempted to just go and like, tempted to go grab a map real fast of this place just to make sure I'm not like, what's down here? We didn't check down here yet. Alright, well that's a thing. A golden coin. Sounds important. Alright. Okay, so pretty sure this is not going to lead anywhere, but this is how we get here and take us to this item. There's no item here, this is a waste of time. I think the item might actually be on the other side. Alright, cool. Well, we solved that mystery. Is there a mystery worth solving? No. But we did it. Alright, we just need like, there's like 3 spaces right there. A staircase leads to it. That's all I remember. And after seeing this, the only thing that does make sense is yes, it has to be past the go this way part. And where the silver arrows or red ring is, I have no idea. Okay, where the other like important item check, I have no idea. But I get pinned to a wall by magic. We're gonna do this. Still annoyed my boomerang is in here. At least this is something that's totally clearable. Nothing stopped me. I had silver arrows from a long time ago. We can fight, we can win. That led there, there, and there. Alright. What up lead to again? On my way. What's this jerk? I'm not wasting my bomb. That's definitely no, because you can't just walk into the boss room like that. Really not a 0% chance if that could have worked. Fortunately, it's down 0% chance. Alright. Down this way, what was stopping us this way? I may have to take the early route just to make sure I didn't miss. I found these stairs. These stairs are not the way to the end. Do we lead anywhere with promise? No, they lead here. Well, this just leads to... I think there's a couple spaces up that I'm forgetting about, like here. If that door can open after killing everybody, that might be where we need to go. Alright, cool. We've not been this way. Realization. I just used the candle, but fire is funner. Heart's really good when having max defense. Alright. This might be where we need to go. Look. If you're a wizard room with a door that I can just leave through, I'm dealing with you. I hope you understand the fact that you are a wizard room and you are the most annoying enemy for the game. This is why I absolutely hate Dungeon 6. I don't mind this game. I don't even mind this dungeon. It confuses me every time I enter here, but I eventually find my way to somewhere somehow. Why am I up here? Oh, thank you. I want to find my way to the freaking... I want to find my way to the silver arrow room or the red ring room. Before I find the boss, which is the exact opposite thing that happened when I last played this. That is dumb and hilarious. Last time I played this, I stumbled upon the final boss without the silver arrows. Okay, well, this could be one of two things. Oh, stupid bubble! Get out of here. Stupid bubble. That's not the permanent ones from second quest. I really never want to do second quest. I'm gonna be really perfectly honest with you. If I never do second quest, it's fine. I did it! Here we are. If I get hurt enough, just use my potion. It's fine. In fact, I'm using the potion before I walk in there regardless. Okay, I did stumble upon the way to the inn without stumbling upon the second item in this dungeon. It's fine. Like I said, I'm using the potion regardless. We're at the final boss. It doesn't matter. I can also save the potion for at this point, and I have like a full potion to fight this boss. Ah, this boss ain't that hard either. One, two, yeah. Let's throw another potion if I need it. One more hit, I think he's dead. Just stab his. There we go. I win. Flashing light warning. I freed you. I win. Oh man, look at all that stuff I have to send. Oh, nightmare. Okay, let's see what I sent out. Alright. That's Evie's awakening. Alright, these are the items I sent out. Oh, I had 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, flashing light warning still. Boomerang. Like some Zola's East. Yeah. A nightmare key to Bottle Grotto for not my game. Wizrobe Central. Yeah, no, thank you. Bye. Boomerang, that's the important thing I came here for, but also Nightmare Key to Bottle Grotto for somebody. That's pretty cool. I probably didn't lose to have access to that much stuff. I mean, another free magical shield would have been nice. After that. Alright, well, this game is done. This game is now out of the rotation. Hooray. We're not doing that, because the items are probably mixed in a weird way that probably would make that impossible. Let's be real. Hold on. What did we send out? I sent out my cane of Samaria, so. We can go back here and do a couple of things with the cane of Samaria. Well, it's just like the one thing we can do with the cane of Samaria. I think we need to go to this. I think it's time. With heavy heart, I must say it is time. I hope I hit Ocarina of Time launcher, not the Final Fantasy launcher. Alright. I didn't do that. Alright, cool. You remembered this time. Did your job this time. Anyway. Uh-oh, T. Alright, we're ready. Alright, and actually I need to connect first before I do that. Alright, perfect. I got some nuts. I got more nuts. I got that. Oh! Spirit Temple's open to me now. I head there well, I mean, it doesn't matter when I head there. I do need to head there as both kid and adult, though. I believe there's still, like, certain areas you can only go to as kids, so I might as well do it. I got the Lens of Truth. So I also got double health. That's nice. I got another heart container. More Skulltulas. Bottom of the well compass, so now I can make sure I don't miss anything. Which honestly, maybe I could go back to the bottom of the well and double check. Deku Tree map, that's nice. Not that I need it, but it's nice. Already beat the damn place, practically. I already explore more of the Fire Temple. Shadow Temple. The Shadow Temple I think is good to go. I just need keys. Oh! Oh! Ah. Well, shit. Okay. I do need that, maybe. Not really. You know what? Well, Let's hold off, because there's still one thing I don't have yet. And I don't know how to look for it. Oh, Zora Tunic. I already had one of those, I think. I bought it. No, I don't think I actually bought it this time. No, I actually have that. That's good. Another key for bottom of the well. Another heart container. Nice trap. Key to Spirit Temple. Degu Seed Bag. Scrotula. The Song of Time. Okay, that's useful. I think that allows me to actually start the Forest Temple properly. Have a Hylian Shield just in case I lost the other one. Too bad they don't stack and you can't like lose one and then have another one ready. Oh! That's super important. That allows me to do just about everything. Do I have an egg? That's like the last thing really stopping me from doing things. There's a sun song. That's the stuff I've been sending. There's my boomerang. Alright. So. Don't have a big key for Ganon's Tower yet. Ah, yes, actually. Hold up, it's in my own world. DMT. Death Mountain. Death Mountain something would make sense. Time. DMT. You know what? Yeah, Time DMT. Death Mountain Trail. Okay. That's what I was thinking. I was using before. Mountain. Plant bug in front of the entrance. Soil. Go to where the bomb plant was. Used to open Donner Cavern. Above that cavern entrance, and break the nearby rock with your hammer. Only appears when it's nighttime. Alright, Sculpture is on the wall, falling path I pouch as a child. As an adult, there are no rocks, so you have a safe passage. The sculpture appears right before the scalable cliff. It appears at night only. Okay, that's the one. That's the one. Okay. I had to go find that out because I did not know. So here's our situation. I'm in go mode. I have everything I need. As soon as I go get that key, I'm in go mode. But, like, part of me is curious what some of these dungeons are like. Because like, the sad part is I'm in like super go mode, right? Like, I'm in like ultimate go mode. I still don't have, well no, I have the ability to actually enter Jabu. Like, it's stupid since I at least finish the kid dungeons. They don't require keys. I didn't reopen this stupid door. Thank goodness. Alright, I need to equip my boomerang. Right. Oh. Like that. Like that. Like that. Nope, not yet. Keep trying. It is being annoying. Aim, Link, just aim low. Gotcha. I think it's very tempting just to go beat the game, or just actually play some of this game. Back here. Stop guarding yourself so much. You're just long-winded. Get out of here. You're just unnecessarily long-winded, sir. You did do. Get out of here. I found a gold questagon. Hooray. I found a girl. Well, that was actually the Zora Sapphire. Okay. Alright, so I need like one more Sapphire to get the Master Sword checked. Jabu is a normal thing. I don't have a map or compass for it, but I could do it. There are no keys, and it's a short dungeon. It's a pretty relatively short dungeon, and there are no keys. I can also just go grab the key and beat the game. Let me think about that for a second here. That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button to think with. Let's see. Let's see where we're at here. One. Okay. Let me say technically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let's take out any things here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Wait, hold on. Let's also not count. I'm not counting those all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21. Yeah. Alright, well. So again, side note, I am using this particular, I'm probably going to come up with ideas for a story I'm going to write for a game. Now, the thing I was counting just now and what I was considering is if I should do any more dungeons, or if I've had enough dungeons that all I need to focus on is actually beating the game. To be fair, the answer is still pretty inconclusive. That's also depending on if I use any Link's Awakening. Since Link's Awakening is a dream, if any of that actually counts for anything. So these are the questions that have been kind of, you know, the backbone of a lot of my thought processes. In Rise of the Rune Lord, there are technically 22 dungeons, unless you turn one dungeon, which has like several maps. They're all like different things, like the trial of like each. Like, there's a trial for like each sin, technically. I could complete more dungeons in Ocarina of Time, or I could beat it. If you turn all the rune rooms into dungeons, it's 28. If you don't, it's about 22. 21, 22. Somewhere in that ballpark. Other thought process in this exact same equation. For like some inspiration, I'm also going to be using Rise of the Rune Lords, a Pathfinder adventure. And in that book, oh, that's the one I was talking about. I was also going to use, that's what I was talking about with the dungeons. The Rise of the Rune Lords Pathfinder book. I'm also thinking of using, maybe a randomized version of Dragon Quest III, which I might start a playthrough with Lynn soonish. Because how I've been doing a lot of my randomizer content, like RPG content, since it's kind of perfect for that format. We've been doing pretty good with that with our channel so far. Like all the randomizer we've been using, I'm gonna turn into a story. Like, we might mix it with other RPGs and stuff too, so that way we still have like a chance to play some RPGs normally and stuff, but to get some inspiration of what's possibly going on. And still, our playthrough is going to be slightly unique enough to be its own thing. So, still could be worse stuff from that nature. Well, I have a Sun song now, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, Sun song is also the quick kill on zombies. I got touched into a little bit of each of these dungeons a little bit. It's not like that big of a deal if I don't. I could technically add them even if I don't beat them. But yeah, Dragon Quest III. Also, it's coming out as a remake soon. But there is a randomizer for it, which I thought was really cool. So I was just like, it's a bridge. It's a bridge! Of course, it's a bridge. You know, typically it's water, but it's a bridge right now. Yeah, I don't want people to keep being stuck for a while, and I'm missing a lot of these checks as is. Let's just beat this game. So I'm just heading straight for Death Mountain. Like, I could have got, like, I needed to get Zelda's Lullaby so much quicker than I did. That's the thing. Like, if this was supposed to, like, I was supposed to actually do this run properly, like, I needed Zelda's Lullaby so much quicker. And honestly, if I take out, like, most of the games, like, dungeons, and also keep Link's Awakening as dreams, which dreams have no effect on how many dungeons there are because they're their own dungeons. And if I don't even have to do half of those dungeons because, surprise, surprise, I just don't. If I step into a bunch of them for a minute, I could count that as something for a story. But yeah. We done gone up here because I've never really found a reason to. And now we have a reason to. How'd that miss? How'd that one miss? There we go. Well, that's Song of Storms. Oops. What is Song of Sun? I don't remember. I have almost all the songs, hooray! Oh, it's very similar. This place wasn't crawling with things anymore, exploding rocks anymore. There's a Scratchy boy. Scratchy. He's close, I can hear him. Said it was like before the climb, which the sounds indicate yes. I'm only doing a little climb. Specifically, I'm climbing to here, but also it could also be these guys. Wait, you're right here, ain't you? I see you. Hammer time. Boss key for Ganon's castle. Let's go. You know what? It would probably be faster. Up left, right up. Get me out of here. I can do so many dungeons right now, but apparently I don't need to do any of them. They all opened up at the same time. I go beat the game. If I didn't have the light arrows, I would have done dungeons to get more checks unlocked so people could have help. But I have the arrow now. Then also my boss key was in my own game, but not in, like, the thing. Like, right away for the boss key, I would have also went to go do dungeons. But the boss key was in my own game, so I could go get it. Wasn't that hard. Also, this so we never have to do any of this again. Let's just get this part over with. I've got 2 games left to beat. Link's Awakening and Link to the Past. This is an easy room. This room's done. That is not hot tip. Alright, hot tip part 2. Wait until that. I have Megaton Hammer? Yeah, I got like most things. I could beat game. I could go beat the game right now, which is what I'm about to do. There we go. Let's do that, just so I have the ability to... What was I going to do? Alright, I need to wait for the thing. I have 1 bottled fairy and a letter. Let's go. I am dumb, I am dumb, I am dumb. Die. Stop. Stop, you have violated the law. Alright, take that off. I've just been stopped one reason or another from doing most dungeons. It's the only reason I've not done a lot of the dungeons in this game so far is I've been stopped one way or the other from being able to do them. But now I have boss key for Ganon's Tower, so I could just go beat the game. Also, I have light arrows. So I could just go beat the game. I could also just do the rest of the dungeons, because I have almost access to all of them now. But it'd be a check to see if I have all this other stuff. So I think I've had Megaton Hammer for a while now, to be fair. Now we do this little silly bit. Alright, take 2. Alright, camera, I want to need you to work with me here. There we go, got it. Apparently a lot of my Ocarina of Time stuff was all locked behind Deli's Super Mario World, it seemed like. Which just got finished today. Shoot, no! Platforming in this game is awkward. Sometimes you wish you just had the ability to jump like a normal person with an A button or something. No. Alright, that's 2. 3 and 4 over there. Where's 5? Okay, don't grab onto the ledge. See how that treats you. Knowing this is the one trial I have to do. It's all do every trial. Just these 2. Okay. No! It's alright. Okay. Key phrase here. I never said I was good at this game. Probably one of the reasons I don't necessarily like it. But, like, I don't care to get good at this game because I, again, don't like it. I'm not going to play it often to get good at it. I just want them to make another Zelda game that like, is a normal Zelda game. Here we go. Grab. Thank you. There it is. Right, now I just can't fall here, no. Thank goodness. I saw that hook shot thing there, and I was scared I was going to need the hook shot. Oh, come on. This should open the door. Door's forever opened. Do I need the long shot? I might need the long shot. Huh. Oh. Maybe the long shot can't reach from here. You want me to do the long shot on this platform that's slowly sinking. Yep, that's what you want me to do. Thankfully, the puzzle's done. You no longer have to worry about that. But, I do have a second problem. By the time I get there, the platform's already almost done. Oh, right. I have hover boots. Why didn't you jump that time, Link? Zelda? Why didn't you jump that time? You just jumped straight into the pit like I'm gonna go. Bye. Alright. Go up here to reset the time. Because apparently he wants to jump off immediately. Or he just wants to jump down if he doesn't, if this platform doesn't do that. Hover boots. Oh! That's what you meant. Now I'm light as a feather. Okay. Nope, thought would not cross my mind. Alright. So now we're playing the archery game 10.0. Best edition. Now I can fully agree that this is definitely a issue with the way I'm playing the game. And not something compounded to the original. I'll admit that. Still doesn't make it annoying, and I'm glad that I'm done with this game. Now, I'm not choosing Ocarina of Time personally for randomizers on purpose, unless like somebody wants to do like a multi-world or something with me. I need lots of health. Magic's okay too, because I do need to light a thing. Alright, so that should be enough, if I'm reading everything correctly. Yep. Intense lights, warning. Alright. I don't need slippery shoes anymore. I don't need ye old slippy shoes anymore now. Probably need to hit. I think the other direction would have been faster. I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I'm going to beat up Ganon. There's like lots of hearts right below his room, so I should be fine as far as health goes. Time to climb the tower. You don't want to get in my way, really? Get out of here. This game has to super separate combat and platforming to such a degree. Get out of my way. That's another reason I like the top-down ones. And why I think technically if they want to like have the perfect 3D Zelda game, then you have something that kind of follows the formula, but plays very similarly to Breath of the Wild. Because the controls of that game are great, in my opinion. We gotta check. I said a rupee. A goopy. A green rupee. We'll check to see if I have anything I need for anything else. I might have some of my keys, or even some of my big keys. I don't know. Oh, you guys. I haven't fought you guys yet. I haven't fought. Remember what you guys fought I can use. Turns out combat's really simple when you just... Okay. Turns out combat's really simple. You just, like, do some basic stuff. We just do a bunch of jumpy flips. Alright, boss time. Except not yet. Pot time. Time for pots. Fortunately, if any of these are a fairy, I can't capture it because I only have the one bottle. And it's currently holding a, thing, but I have one bottle that's holding a, I have one bottle with a fairy. That's what I'm trying to say. The other bottle is currently holding the, Rudo's letter, which I finally would have a chance to use because I can now go into Zora's domain But guess what else I can do? That's right, beat the game. Guess what we're going to do? Because it just saves so much time and give everyone access to so much stuff. I've doubled the fence, so the fairy should basically do a lot of the heavy work on this. And then I just gotta aim again, and that's gonna be the real hard part, is aiming again. And oh, did you just heal me? That's nice of you. Today, let's begin the hero defeated timeline. The heroes defeated timeline. Never beat me, reflecting my lightning bolts and unleashing the arrows from Sweet Connie's Hyrule Field. Alright, been a long time since I fought Ganon, so let's see how this goes. Right, there's like a whole thing of I can't help you. Alright. And no, I do not have an empty bottle to play tennis with him better. At least you're a big target. Alright, well, I got 4 hits in. Got to start. Need the camera to cooperate. And currently the score is 30 love. Actually no, it's like 30-45 right now. Alright, he gets first game. But we'll try again. Or first match or whatever. No, I think it's first set. Alright, well that was actually 6 hits. So that was technically a little better. No, it's 15. 15 on set 2. Well, that was about the same amount of damage. Okay, there we go, perfect. Oh. Oh no, I think I do hit this. Here I do like a spin attack or something for that. It's like a freebie. Oh, Ganondorf just used a thing to get an instant... Shit. Alright. I shot between your legs. Unfortunately, it was not in the, shoot your crotch off way. There we go. Gotcha. This form's done. Now this is the other form. Oh, you healed me. Alright. No, there's a barrier. Oh no! Ganen! Ganane! What? Oh no, I don't have a weapon. Whatever shall I do? He says having that equipped on him. I'm just gonna... Oh, well, I saw a fairy. Oh, and you realize you could roll under this guy? This guy's a joke? Where are you? You're in phase 2 already? How many times I gotta teach you this lesson, old man? You're too big for your own good. There we go, phase 2. You're too big for your own good. I, a full adult person, can go and just utterly destroy you. Alright. My slightly weaker but super effective against this one boss in particular. I can shield now. I can hold a sword and a shield at the same time. You've hit me one time, maybe twice during this phase. Three times. I've hit you like 30. You've hit me 3. That one didn't even do any damage. Good job. You made Zelda cry. How dare you? Can you get on your knees? We're done. There you go. My sword's all glowy. Here. Stab. Dead. Six sages now. Send out all the prizes from this game and this run. Thank you. You did it. Oh my gosh, a lot. Alright, it's doing this on its own, so I have time to go see what I won. Alright, so there's a lot. There's a lot, because I missed out on 90% of this game. It's hilarious. Alright. Let's go slow. Alright, starting from here. And basically, I'm scrolling slow enough so you can see it. I'm specifically looking to see if I have anything for myself, for my other runs. Chuckle beans, yeah, grab badge. Spinny badge. Balloons. Street jeans. Power star to a game that already got finished. Oh, that's a trap. Now I have to turn you into a kid so you can live out their normal life. I sent a couple of eggs to Super Evie World. That's pretty cool. Sent out some traps. Lots of traps. Of course I did. Ooh, I got a map to a tunnel. Oh, those are my gold leaves. That was both my gold leaves because that'd be funny. There's the ocarina. There's a chest I couldn't get to. So I didn't have a song until today, but then I beat the game, so we got that. We have a progressive sword. Hooray. Nice if I found my progressive sword here too. More gels, so more enemies are just gonna rain from the heavens. That's nice. Medicine. Middle ring. Flash shard. Looks cool. Heart piece. That's nice. Here, have this. To be fair, how do I still have that in the thing? I guess Zelda gave it back to me and then played the Song of Time again. After the end. I got one golden feather, but that's not even the right game. It's supposed to be a leaf. That's it. Now, out of all that, I see no additional new keys. No power-up sword. Like, I just beat this game with like 90% of the checks like undone. And like, well, okay, not 90%, because if it was 90%, I wouldn't have had access to as many hints as I did. I had access to a handful of hints. I would check now, but the game's done, so there's no reason to hint for anything. Shigeru Miyamoto. I'll let this play out for a moment. We earned it. Again, can't really talk much about the dungeons because I didn't even get to play them. But, like, from what I remember of most things, it's basically like the game has to basically force, like, you can't be in a room with like where combat is a focus and at the same time that puzzle solving is a focus. And I also really felt like there's not that many puzzles in this. They try to do some stuff. It's like, oh yes. But like, they have the blocks sometimes be a puzzle. They have like certain things. But there's nothing that's creative as like something like Link's Awakening. Link's Awakening has some really creative puzzles. Say that like being on one of those those blocks that you typically have to raise and lower, being like walking on those. Then not only walking on them, but then jumping from one to the other. That's really cool. That's really dope. Like the 5 places I could bounce around in this game, I cleared them pretty well. It's basically how it feels right about now. It's like those 5 places I went to, I like cleaned them out best I could. Got a bunch of checks, enough to get enough hints to actually beat the game. Which again wasn't technically that many things that I had to hint for. To be fair, I only hinted out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hinted out 11 times. If it's at 5% pickups, means I got 55% of the pickups. It's just like, huh. I mean, I did dabble into a couple dungeons and stuff here and there. Or the dungeons, I guess the keyest factor is unfortunately the dungeons don't really have that many pickups. How many checks are actually in this game as in a whole? I wonder. Probably the sad part, there's not really that many. There's like a lot of stuff you gotta do for a singular check. Dungeons have a lot of checks, but honestly at this point, where I didn't dabble into most of the dungeons. I thought you were allergic. Girl, why you sitting over there juggling cocos when you're allergic? That's like your whole thing. Never noticed that until this moment. We are walls. That's why we sit together. We are the walliest of walls. The big wall that has to slide slowly to the left that we didn't see. Versus the... well, his right, but yeah. Oh. Mouse. Super Mario Club. Nintendo of America. There's these 6 people that I guess died to become sages? I never really understood that. They die or that they just become sages? I'm surprised that Ganon's tower was so open right away. I thought I was actually going to have to do more. Also, you're not allowed to have this Master Sword, kid, because you're too young for it, apparently. Can't just carry this cool sword with you. Deals extra damage without going forward 7 years in time. Also, I'm gonna leave now. You don't need me anymore. Have some other fairy be my replacement in the next game. No! Although I do like the fairy in that one because it's like, hey, look, I know I was being rude, but we're both stuck, so can you help me out? That fairy has a lot of personality. Especially since he wants to help her brother. Navi just gets assigned to help us, and like that's their entire personality. Go help Link. Okay. That's it. The other fairy actually has like this whole growing thing of like, man, I just helped out like everybody, and like technically she kind of talks for you, in a sense, because she's like experiencing the stuff too. It's like I try to understand how to help her friend. There's a lot of stuff about Majora's Mask that I just feel is fun. Hopefully that gets on Archipelago at some point. All I want to say, and I'd like to do that one. Along with the two Oracle games. Although the two Oracle games will haunt me, depending on the order of the items. Maybe not as bad as like being stuck with some of the items of the other one. Or maybe I'll just have a better luck on them. Who knows? Alright. Hopefully I help get people unstuck. I know having the Ocarina will get Evie unstuck in Awakening. I think that's a hard lock. Alright. Unfortunately, like I said, there's no keys there, and I'm nowhere close to getting any more of my instruments. Did I get anything worth anything for Link's Awakening? Let me double check Link's Awakening again, otherwise I might be done. Well, we can mess around on Link's Awakening for a bit, I guess. If not, I can pop over to Link to the Past to do that, now that Zelda 1 and Zelda Ocarina of Time are done. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I know you're not in 64, it's fine, stop panicking. Anakin, start panicking, I don't have a planikin. Alright, cool. What'd that button do? Oh, okay. Oh, hey. That's an idea. If that's a button to just toggle on and on, I could just set it up ahead of time to have all four of them and then toggle between them. Well, that would probably save me some time. At least during stream. Considering that for a possible future thing. Right now it's not that important. There's 2 games to swap between. Soon it'll be 1. Soon it'll just be this game. Alright. We're in. What are we doing? Stone Beat. Map. Golden Leaf. Piece of heart. Alright, whoa. There's those 2 gels I got. Hi. Well, I'll try not to forget you, but if I do, you're not really going to be able to hold it against me. Let's be real. Because you are indeed a figment of my imagination. So, right now with this game, like I said, I can mess around and try to see what I can do without the feather. The feather, unfortunately, is locked behind, I think it's still a Cerulean Cave. And the other gold leaf is an Evie Star Saga. Hopefully I unclogged something there. I got that already. Got that. Yeah, it's in Cerulean Cave in Lucario Fire Red. What's stopping you from completing Fire Red right now? Oh, it's probably this Cascade badge. thinking about it, it's probably the Cascade badge. Which requires one more feather. Which requires 2 badges. Or I have one of them. Because I have the Cascade badge. I don't know where the other one is, but I have one of them. And the other gold leaf is at Joke's End. 2nd floor, West Room, coin block. Well, I don't know where your rainbow badge is, but I hope it's easy to find. In the meantime, I can't clear this dungeon because I literally need the ability to jump. So, moving on. Now, I want to double check Dungeon 2. I hate the fact that I've not found another key for Dungeon 2 at all. I can't get the feather until I beat my game. Yeah, I know. Sucks that this is like locked up, but it's kind of like that in the base game, I guess, so it makes sense. Where's my mouse? Alright, yeah, it was inside the game. Okay. I was like, where's the mouse? It's probably hiding on the game somewhere. Being rude. Where are my Pegasus boots at? Linky Mario Butter Bridge 1-up block. Or 1-up from bonus block. Yeah, 1-up from a bonus block. And I can at least run. Not that I can do anything with the run, because you need run and jump to do anything. I think I'm waiting for keys, or waiting for other stuff. Is people actually in the Discord right now? Because I can pop up in the Discord. People are there. I'm gonna check. If people are in the Discord, I'll hang out and have some post commentary. Post commentary? Yes, this is post commentary now. That's some joint commentary is what I was trying to say. I don't know why you didn't full screen. There are at least 2 people here, including you.
Hello.
Hello.
Congrats.
Yeah, but I got through Ocarina by doing almost none of the dungeons. I beat, I think, 3 bosses.
Nice.
And they were the most random assortment of bosses. Well, besides Ganon. Ganon being the 4th boss.
Yeah.
And then Ganondorf probably also being a boss because it's technically 2 bosses, but still. Regardless. Yeah. So now, I'm pretty sure at this point I'm waiting for keys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where they're at. And it'd be hard to hint for all the small keys that I need, especially when I don't know how many small keys I need.
Right.
And also, I need a feather. But the feather is in Cerulean Cave. Which means Lucario just needs to beat the game because they can't get to Cerulean Cave otherwise.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. You think they'd have it to where you could actually go into Cerulean Cave if they're going to put checks there.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically for the randomizer. Do I have more keys for dungeon... I have one more key for dungeon 7, but not the boss key. So I can try to make my way back up there again. Might as well do what I can, I guess, on here, because pretty sure I've covered everything in Link to the Past. I know that game so well, but I don't know this game as well, so I might as well see what I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Feel stupid for not figuring out how to get that before. Still need to figure out how to get over there. I got a lot of good items, just not the feather. I can fly over some pits now. Because I have a chicken. I've had a chicken for a while, but that doesn't allow me to jump in dungeons or side-scrolly bits. Side-scrolly bit. Not being able to jump in side-scrolly bits is kind of a problem too. Because like one area I can't even just get to at all because of that. Let me into the cave. I'm really flying high enough to get into that cave. Let me in. Might be able to do some stuff in Turtle Rock if possible, but I have to find my way into Turtle Rock first. I forget how to do that. I do have a frog song, which apparently was the requirement for Turtle Rock. Well, if I get down there, I can break that open now. Chicken, save me. Also, Zelda 1's done too.
Good.
As a side note. Also, I still, for some reason, because I always just have my sword on A right now, because I have no need to swap out things. I keep thinking all I have to do is hover over it, and not actually hit a button for it to access the item. I have to actually assign it to a button. I keep scrolling over to it like it's like it's Zelda 1 or Link to the Past. Another good one for Archipelago would probably be Minish Cap. I like Minish Cap.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fun.
It would be. Alright, well. What stopped me in this dungeon again? I know I don't have the boss key, but what's actually stopped me in this dungeon? Unless this is a dungeon where I found the, you have to do a jump from one thing to another thing, and it's like, ah. Doesn't seem to be the case. Oh no, I just needed the key right here. What does it accomplish? What did opening that lock accomplish? I hope I didn't waste a key. I feel like I wasted a key.
Say this awakened.
Yay! Yeah, can't do... I can't... This doesn't stay open long enough for me to make any use of this anyway. Also, it'd be useless regardless, because this would get stopped up.
Wait. Not sure.
Oh, maybe it's a shortcut back from there. Well, let's just look elsewhere in this dungeon. There's more places to explore. I just want to explore. I just want to jump. Jumping would be a luxury that I do not have right now.
Taboo's mentioned.
Can't do that unless I can jump.
To deliver a single letter.
I got a Deku shield for Connie. Hooray. Alright. What do I do with the giant death ball? Boomerang is so powerful in this game. It's like ridiculous. Oh yes, running and jumping would probably also help there. The ability to throw you around. There we go. Gold quest tag for not a tunic phase 1. Cool.
Yeah! I think I'm gonna have to wait for breakfast to get on. Like anything.
That's probably fair.
Because, I don't know, it's either around nighttime. Because I'm basically PK'd and everything.
Yeah. I feel BK'd in this game, but there might be something I can do, I just don't know it. Like, without the feather, it feels like my options are very limited. But they may exist. I know without keys, I'm practically BK'd in Link to the Past, though.
I'm just trying to get as many checks as I can, but I'm BK'd otherwise.
Yeah. Whew. Alright, well, I did that. Your Nightmare Key Cavern Zeta Awakening is at Pokemon Mansion 3F East Hall. Neat. Hello, evil Kirby. Oh. Okay, hold on, I might be able to do something now. I can make a little bit more progress in this dungeon. I can at least crash another pillar. Quack.
Quack.
Not there yet. What? Just open up 2 things for me. No, I can't do anything here, I don't think. No. No. This way. I'm also going to bring the ball here. How do I get that one spot?
There is an item I can get right now.
Wait, I know where it's at. Never mind. I gotta do this. Crap.
Yeah. You also get hit by enemies. That's always nice.
Haha.
That was not needed. Got it.
Now I don't know how to get over there. Wait, I should have. No, that wouldn't accomplish anything. You gotta save for yourself a map.
Still on that key. Got it.
What?
I don't have the warehouse key yet.
That's a problem.
So it can't be chapter 7 just yet.
I sent you a runes key earlier, does that help?
It might.
Pretty sure I sent the runes key. At some point randomly.
Well. Cookhouse breakfast was a fire flower. It's very spicy.
Very spicy meatball.
Spicy breakfast.
Yep.
I forgot. Did you start with boots and hammer?
I started with basic hammer and no boot, but got the second boots, the super boots, like, shortly after, and then now I have the ultra boots and ultra hammer.
Oh yeah, there's a setting.
Damage on. I'm just looking through all the things that you sent, Zeta.
Yeah.
Looking for anything you sent me.
I sent a lot. Found a ghost cultural token. Ray. Again, I had like probably like 55% of the game or something that I hadn't done yet because of the. Alright, here we go.
Dang, you got through Ocarina without fire arrows?
Yeah. What would I need fire arrows for again?
You would need them for the fire part of the Ganon's trial.
Oh yeah, I didn't need to do. Actually, I think you mean the shadow part. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't need to do Shadow Temple, so or Shadow Trial, so I just need to do. I need to do Fire Trial and Forest Trial. The only two that I seem to need to do.
I beat the runes without that runes key.
Oh, okay.
It would have been helpful if anything else, but yeah. Thanks anyway.
You're welcome.
Evie's got all my other stuff.
Send that over there. Now, how do I get to that room? Okay, it might be on something. Wait, hold on. There has to be a way. I think I'm being silly with this. Hold on. I think this is just a visual clue. Can I complete this dungeon? Because that'd be funny. I actually complete a dungeon in Link's Awakening. That'd be hilarious. Except I can't because I don't have a nightmare key. So all my hopes of actually completing the dungeon are zilch, but I can do that.
Yeah,
I can at least do
the one thing that could help you is like if you enabled like item pouches.
I don't know if I did or not. Item pouches would be nice though.
It's set to false.
Oh, I don't know. We kind of looked through it, but we kind of didn't at the same time. Can't do anything in live builds until I get like left there. No, 4th item.
I've been fizzled. Oh, that's rude. Confizzled. Yeah, I'm confizzled. There. I'll do it. Do the same thing for this wall, just cause. Alright. Now, I should be able to get past this. I don't know
I completely forgot you never paid attention to Koopa.
Actually, I did, but I just don't like seeing them here.
There we go. Oh, it's right there. I misinterpreted where that was. Oh no. No! Wait. How? I know that didn't work. I mean, I'll try that, but I have a feeling it won't work, but I'll try it. I gotta get in the center here. Gotta break the tiles in this room 9,000 times. Oh, okay, well.
I got my money back. Yay.
This dungeon's slightly obnoxious, alright.
Even if you like started with normal, there's still like 3 progressive hammers, progressive hammer and progressive boots as a whole. I forgot you need to start jumpless or hammerless.
No. See if I can go beat the master. 3.
Yeah. Beat that master. Okay, good. Actually, I'm ripped up, Joe. 50 coins, let's go. And with this, I broke the last pillar of the dungeon. So I've actually solved the dungeon gimmick. I've at least done that. Oh, I gotta fall down here now. Now the question goes back to, how do I solve this part? Oh. That's how.
Oh gosh.
You need the nightmare key. No! I've done it. I've completed 90% of a dungeon. I'm staring at the nightmare key door. No! I have enough hints for a check to see where this nightmare key is. Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. I actually do. Hold on. Nightmare key.
Yes, I can give it a shot.
Oh, it's Eagle Tower.
It's gonna suck if it doesn't work, but here goes.
Cool.
Yay.
Cool. It's a joke's end on Evie's world, on Evie Star Saga. Cool. Or other big... I have to leave the dungeon to find out. I just stopped this part entirely this way.
Power star for me. Great.
You did it.
Damn it.
Alright, I still don't know how I'm supposed to get here while the switch is down, because that part's blocking the way. If this wasn't blocking the way, I might be able to find a way in here, but this part's blocking the way. I don't think you work by Ocarina of Time rules yet. No. And yeah, no, there's nothing here. Alright, well. I guess that's done with this dungeon. Until I literally have the nightmare key.
Hello.
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 But yeah, go back in that dungeon.
The one I was just in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, right. You don't have couple ones, so yeah, that's gonna... Oh wait, you have the better warp zone though, right?
I think what?
Yep, I just confirmed I need to beat my game, beat Fire Red to get the feather. Before I was able to get the feather.
Darn.
Yeah.
The goal is to beat the champion for Fire Red.
So, like, there's no reason to even go into Cerulean Cave ever. It's just
Yeah, I
right
can't
on-
even enter Cerulean Cave.
Okay, now what were you saying about better warps?
Yeah, I was wondering if you had those on, because if you did, you'd be able to go, like, right back with the Mambo.
Which one's the Mambo?
It's the fish.
Okay.
Yeesh.
Oh, I guess Evie's gonna become an early streamer today.
Well...
Now, Mambo just takes me
It
here.
says evening streamer.
Okay, so you don't have the better warp zone, because if you did, it would have brought up a menu for warping.
Nope. Cool. Well, alright, why do I want to go back into that dungeon again?
Because I was looking at my tracker on the website, and let me find it again. Oh, now wait a minute.
Also, I might need guidance to
Oh,
figure out how to
yeah.
get to Turtle Rock now that I have the frog song.
Yeah, okay. Because, yeah, you can go ahead and get my Sea Lily's Bell in Eagle Tower.
Your what spell?
Sea Lily's Bell.
I couldn't hear that again because
Sorry. Sea Lily's Bell.
Silly Lily's bell. Okay. One of the instruments you need to beat the game. Got it.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just doing what I can because I honestly don't know what I can do. I beat Ocarina and I beat Zelda 1, so... And I know I can't do much in Links to the Past because I need big keys. And the ability to swim.
Yeah. I haven't been back long, and I still need to call maintenance, but I saw you were on, and then I saw where you were, and I'm like, oh, you can get... Oh, you're going the wrong way to go back to that dungeon.
I know, I think I found the way to the other dungeon now. Okay. Maybe.
Okay, as far as getting that other dungeon goes, do you have either the level 2 shield or a potion? Because you're going to need one or the other to get there.
Well, I am currently holding a potion.
Okay.
Alright, let's... I was trying to clear out as much of that dungeon as I could, but then I just kind of got to a point where I thought I couldn't do anymore.
Yeah, you can't progress anymore on that top floor as it is. You have to be able to knock the pillars down.
I did knock the pillars down.
All 4 of them?
All 4 of them. They did the cutscene and everything.
Oh, okay then. Alright, yeah, then you really just do need the Nightmare Key. Yeah. But yeah, like the 2 chests on the ledges on each side.
Oh yeah, I seen one of the... I got one of those chests, but I didn't get the other one.
Yeah.
I forgot how to get that one, but I could probably look into it real fast and figure it out really.
Oh, I can tell you exactly how to get there.
Alright, let's see. This one. You know, top me up. Top up my 1 missing damage. Also, Mouse, I found you. You're right there. Stop trying to hide in the hearts. I didn't know where you were, and I was like, "Where are you, Mouse?" So it's like, no, you're trying to hide in the hearts. Trying to be all stealthy. Get off the screen. Alright. Level 7. Alright. Level 7. Pretty much cleared except for the boss. And this one check. I have an idea since it kind of would fall in line with what was the other way.
Go back down.
Yeah, I'm kind of running out of ideas. Alright. Oh, it's right there. There it is.
That move right there is why I hate coming in here without the boomerang. Because it's just so much easier to be able to always hit that switch when you come up. Just go wherever you want.
Yeah. Well, now I can leave this dungeon.
Yeah.
Enjoy having a bell. I'm still missing most of my instruments right now.
Yeah,
I have the one face to get my grapple to get your last instrument.
It's like I still need 2 more. I saw I got my ocarina now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have my level 2 power bracelet yet though.
Yeah, I'm missing all those instruments right there. 1, 3, 4, 7, and 8. I'm also missing
Where's
3.
your other power bracelet?
You know, it's actually a good question. I never ended for it. I can do that right now.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Just hoping it is rolling cave, otherwise I have to be fire red.
Well, if I get my instruments, I have no need of it. Because the only reason I would need it is if I just, for some reason, needed to do the rest of Dungeon 6.
This is the only use
Oh,
to
you have
level.
like the thing you can skip the level 2 power boost.
Hmm?
Like you have the warping thing, better warping thing in Link's Awakening.
Yeah, but you know, I wouldn't need level 2 even if I didn't. Except unless I just needed to do Dungeon 6.
What's it here? Hello. Alright, it's fine. It's the greatest. Hook shot. Hooray. Hook shot. Wow. Cave.
What a place.
Why do I feel like I just went
It's
back?
in Linky's Super Mario World. It's
Yeah.
number 5, which happens to be located in Valley of Thousand or so.
Yeah.
Oh, hopefully I won't need it. I can hit 2 more things, but there's nothing left to hit. Unless I just really feel like hitting for a nightmare key. I don't even remember which ones I have though.
I found a Who Beam. Hooray.
Oh, wait, go back. Never mind. Screen delay got me. I just happened to look up and I'm like, wait, go back.
Oh, I'm exploring.
Okay, yeah, now this right here, yeah, keep running into it, and when your potion activates, just go. No, only the level 2 shield works on this. This is the one and only actual use of the level 2 shield. Yeah, and that's that's the intended way with the level 2 shield. But you can just go through it if you have a potion. So.
Yep, that's how I went through it. Alright. Do I just frog sonic here?
Yeah. And then you got beat up the head.
What's the really annoying part?
I know your weakness.
What?
It's
You give me the
boomerang.
motion tracks that are just locked down.
You can't boomerang that, you have to sort it.
Well, the boomerang's strong against everything, so I thought of maybe.
Large tracks.
What?
That was neat. Oh, I have both tunics. How do I work with those?
You pull a Superman. You've got to go into a phone booth and examine the phone.
Ah. Is there a phone booth nearby?
Yeah, actually, I think you passed one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, right there.
How do I Superman?
Well, you're just supposed to examine the phone.
I'm examining the phone.
Like, actually, like, be right in front of it and push A.
Oh. Alright. So which one does what again? Which tunic does what? Which tunic does what again?
Red is attack, blue is defense.
Okay, cool. I'm attack now. I'm in attack mode.
Wait, weren't you running red already?
For some reason, the colors don't seem to be appropriating the colors. I see a problem with this dungeon already.
This guy's easy to kill.
No, I'm talking about this jump right here.
Oh, right, you still have your feather.
Yeah, no, my feather is literally locked behind somebody beating their game.
Yeah.
Fine.
No, you're gonna have a bad time here with what little you can do.
Yay! Sans Undertale.
If you pizza instead of French fry, you're gonna have a bad time.
Da 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 da. Alright, well. Now I just keep hitting the wrong button to go into my gear. One of these should be a switch, I hope.
So I've got a few things I can do in Link's Awakening, because, yeah, I can go all the way to the Turtle Rock spot, use my frog song, and do Tail Cave. And I got, a few Ocarina checks now that I actually have it. And then, Superstar Saga. Like, the airport is pretty open. I can, do just about everything over there. And then that's it.
Depends on what's over there.
Well, I found one check. It's a recovery heart. Let's go.
Recovery heart for a game that's already done. Oh yeah.
Oh, is that game already done?
Oh yeah. He finished that last night, which he finished that last night, and then that led to me being able to hit for the last existing Triforce piece, which happened to be in Deli's Super Mario World. And at that point, when Deli got on, he had enough Yoshi eggs to clear, which led to me being able to clear Ocarina.
Yeah.
Which gave me my green Switch Palace. And see, I did every single check in Super Mario World. I just did not. When I stopped, when I started getting ready, I did not have enough eggs to actually complete the game, but I do now.
Well, I sent you a couple eggs through my Ocarina beating, I think.
Because The last I saw, yeah, I need 99. I had 98. I have 102 now. and there are 124 total out there.
You can go finish it.
Oh! Well, wait, that's Skull Woods. That's a check, I guess. I guess that's a check. I already beat that dungeon, but I guess that's still a check. Well, I have...
How you doing today, Evie?
I mean, like, way better than yesterday?
That's good.
Of course, you know, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Like, after I streamed, I stayed in voice, talked with Deli and Sunny, and, you know, was watching Sunny stream because, you know, she went longer. And then I took a shower eventually and got myself ready for my appointment. So other than a tiny little nap I had on the way there, like, yeah, I haven't actually went back to sleep. So, well, I don't know if that's the word, but I mean, I'm better off because I gotta wake up again early tomorrow because I'm gonna go over to the house to mow. So
Well,
it's better if I just hold off on actually sleeping until I get in bed tonight.
Yeah.
That's another small key for Turtle Rock, but I don't have the ability to do it yet until I get magic. And I'm blocked off from 2 dungeons because I don't have magic. Wait, I can get over there. I'm silly. It's the same tactic I used before. Dang it! Don't make me murder you with the boomerang. You know what? Too late. You get murdered with boomerang. I can fall in here and just...
Yeah,
Hey.
see, you did that wrong. You should have like fell and then boomeranged it.
I jumped on the enemy when they were on the ceiling.
Hooray.
Wait, how? I have questions about the laws of physics right now.
I said,
They were falling, and I jumped on them as they were falling, and then in the battle, it's just like, hey, you jumped on me on the ceiling. Like,
Too fizzled.
my Mega Quake only costs 1 FP to use.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's why I can't go any further up. Okay. Mystery solved.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were going back.
I forgot why I couldn't go further up.
Five so quick though.
Hey, that sounds like something I would do. You're taking my bit. Don't take my bit.
What? Forgetting?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
No, that's my bit.
I'm sorry, I forgot what we were doing.
Ah.
Alright, well, there's 2 paths I can't go until I can jump. So, Turtle Rock is done. I didn't even use any of my 4 keys I have for that dungeon. Oh, I have Slime Key now. I can go to that dungeon. At least poke my head in it, realize I can't jump over a problem, and then I'd be unable to solve it. But hey, I could do that. That's something. Maybe I'll beat a dungeon. Who knows? I'm missing 3 nightmare keys. Unless the color dungeon has one. Oh, hi.
It does.
Oh yeah, you're the way I'm supposed to do this.
Yeah, and the problem is Bow Wow takes forever to do things.
I can kill this with my boomer.
When you have something that's not Bow Wow to destroy them.
But does this make them... I think this kills them permanently, though.
Nope.
It doesn't?
Nope.
What do you get out of this dungeon? Do you get the boomer? What do you get out of this dungeon unless you kill them, then?
No, you don't get anything from there that lets you kill them.
Oh. And how do you typically kill them when you come out?
You still have Bow Wow.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have to turn him in after this. So if you wanted to go back in, you can't until you do get something that kills them.
Let's see. Moving on.
Okay, you do 6. Okay.
Time to go to the slime key.
I really gotta call maintenance, and I don't wanna, because phone calls are hard, and I've never called them before.
Adulting can be difficult.
Just do it, coward.
Hey, I may be a lot of things, but I am, well...
I may be a lot of things, but coward is one of them. It just completely go against expectations of that. I had a dungeon door I can go into. Now to walk all the way around this guy's house in this backyard that I can't enter right now. Because I'm missing one golden leaf. Or feather, whatever. I don't think it's a leaf. I was right the first time.
Happy Leaf Erickson Day.
Ding ding durgan.
Oh, come back, money. What's up here?
Yeah, you gotta hit that from above.
Is it like actually a check or is it?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, Zeta of Time, who's already beat his game, has 5 additional rupees. Key Cavern, let's go. I have 6 keys. That may be enough. I also have a nightmare key. I also have the ability to see that this dungeon does in fact look like 2 keys. With a bunch of chests. Well, there's our first chest. Ah! Thank you, gravity.
Gravity says you're welcome.
Yeah, you gotta dash.
No. I refuse.
Just no.
I refuse mostly because I can't.
Oh, you don't have that. Well, you can't get that chest then.
Well, then we're moving on.
And also, this is the dungeon where you get the boots, so do with that information what you will.
Cry, mostly. 50 experience points. Or 50 coins. No, I don't know.
Fortress key. Rose Fortress. Capsule keys for Tub of Lava.
A recovery heart.
3 out of 5. Custody of prison keys. Prison
Oh, I need
Damn.
a button. I see you over there. Eh. Darn. All my strategies have failed me.
Yeah, you gotta be able to dash to kill that, make the chest spawn.
I'll be able to dash? How about dashing?
Yeah, you have to because like that. Yeah, you have to be able to go past those to be able to actually kill that.
Let's see. Oops. Didn't mean to automatically use one key already.
No, you needed to do that because that's where the switch is that you want.
Well, apparently I chose correctly. Oh, hey, hello, key. What? Oh, okay, small key to Misery Mire and Jocelyn to the past. I was like, and tell me what that was. Now we can go this way.
Can I trade Goobario for Goober?
What?
I said, can I trade Goobario for Goober?
Cooper?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Cooper's worth like 3 Goombarios.
Alright, moving
What's
on.
what worth?
The world.
Theo.
What do you mean it doesn't kill you?
Nope. You have to sword or fire rod them. Or blow them up. Or shoot arrows at them. But no, the boomerang won't kill them.
But the boomerang kills everybody else.
Anywhere, pal.
Yep. Good old anywhere, pal. I guess we're moving on to this door.
I'm done with the dojo. The last thing that was in the dojo was Power Star for me, and that was stupid.
Yeah, you should probably go back and check that other room.
Oh, the down room?
Yeah.
Okay, well hold
Because
on.
of course there is a check in there.
Got it. Do I have enough keys? I have 3 more keys.
You don't have the boots, so it doesn't matter.
Dang it. But I have the nightmare key.
Nope, you've got to have the boots to get to the boss, and you've got to have the boots to make the boss appear.
Ah, crud.
Because you have to, once you're in the boss room, you have to crash into the wall to make it come down.
Oh, God.
Triforce piece. That was nothing. Alright, let's keep going.
BK on both games. If I get Cooper, then I can do stuff.
This is still insane to me, like, knowing a game so well, I can just, like, rattle off every single thing about it. What the heck?
It happens.
I'm usually asking questions.
Yeah. It's like you have bad memory for real life, but you have great memory for Link's Awakening. How does that work?
No!
Just because you play Link's Awakening so much.
Here's the thing, I was doing this as a randomizer before I ever knew Archipelago existed.
Yeah.
Same for Crystal.
Okay. Moving on. Wop, 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 wop.
Right, go back, you gotta get your chest.
Power Star.
Actually, there's nothing down that way either from this direction. Yeah, like the main purpose of being up here is to show you that, oh hey, there's a cracked wall right there.
Oh, there's a cracked wall right there. Well, I'm sure that's gonna work on I'm sure that's gonna work this time. Unlike the last time I tried to do that in the Eagle Tower. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Grumble, grumble. Oh, are you hungry?
Maybe.
That's what that means, right?
Totally.
Totally.
Okay, go back. You can just push down on that block.
Oh. Didn't realize that was a push block. Wait, then I have a question. The answer is no. Alright. Moving on. Hi.
Now, I hope you have plenty of bombs.
I have 50.
Oh, I just don't know how to be enough.
Not sure.
You need 51 then.
You might need 51.
Get the damn bombs, damn it.
Remember, you can pick a bomb back up after you've placed it.
Bo tells me not to sell any items to Mario. Here you go. And it's just like, Bo's right here. It's like, really? What does she say now? She's right here.
Alright, well, there's a shortcut. I at least got the shortcut for this dungeon.
Yeah, see, that chest is where you would normally get the boots.
I want to buy stuff for people, but I can't.
Arrow.
It's like I have someone's hook shot.
And obviously, you ain't getting across that.
Can't do anything in Chapter 7 without the warehouse key. Or the red and blue key. BK'd.
Yeah, and like once I actually get started doing the airport, I don't think that's gonna help you at all. At least nothing you hinted is there anyway.
I need my fire.
I need my feather.
So much.
20 stars, hooray. Oh yeah, I need my feather, right?
Yeah, for that one.
For the one thing that leads to me getting my feather anytime soon.
I think there's one thing I can do right now.
See, at this point,
Wait.
yeah, you would need like 4 keys to how many do you have right now?
2.
Yeah, but you could have like 4 to be able to unlock the stuff that's in your way. To be able to get to those stairs, which leads to that separate area.
Yeah.
Heads right to the boss.
Well, I see 3 chests, and I know that they all require that. So is this the last place I need keys for?
Yeah.
Must be off. I'm off to go read through that face. I'm in that face waiting lounge.
Okay.
Okay. Be safe.
Have fun waiting for the bud.
Yeah. When does Buttface usually get on? Wondered.
Like nighttime.
Yep, I would wait for nighttime.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty much.
Yeah. It's like when you're killing spiders, but only you have to actually wait in real time.
yeah.
Well, at the end of this dungeon, I made an approximation of progress.
Yeah, like what I think I'm gonna do is like I'm gonna call maintenance and then like I'm gonna like cook hamburger helper instead of waiting to cook it for supper, and then I'll just have something else for supper.
Hamburger helper
Yeah,
actually
like-
sounds kind of good right now. I wish I could have something like that. The only thing I can cook, the only thing I can eat around here is I have to have frozen foods. I can't cook anything here.
Yeah, he's not allowed to cook at his house.
What the heck?
My
Why?
mom's OCD and won't let me.
Yeah, his mom's dumb about that.
It's
And
like, you're not gonna wash
what?
it's like you wouldn't want to wash. It's like I would wash the
35.
dishes.
Wow.
Or he's about to be 35.
Yeah, my brother who's like 18 years older than me can't do it either. So
Oh my gosh.
he also lives here because society sucks, mostly.
Wait, what do you mean? No, I love society. Yes, I wish to be productive in society.
You're not streaming. It's fine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Anyway, let's see. What was it? I need to find the, let's see, what other dungeons can I even try to do anything in? Dungeon 4.
Well, like,
I can't do anything in I think I'm basically BK'd on this game.
from the looks of it, I guess you have been in all of them at this point.
A little bit, I think. I've at least done some of the introductory stuff and then had to leave because I can't jump. That's 90% of my time with this game is go do a thing, realize I can't jump, and I'm unable to continue onward. By the way, my boots are in Linky Mario Butter Bridge 1 up from bonus block in Donut Plains.
He's got everything.
Being Buzzer does nothing except for a shortcut, I guess, technically.
Well, like, no, like, you can just walk right by. I mean...
Yeah, I know. You can just say you're Luigi and walk by.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it doesn't do anything. No, it doesn't.
No.
I'm checking everything at this point, so...
But yeah, okay, so...
If I had Pegasus boots, I could do at least a few things, but I still can't complete that dungeon because I still need the ability to jump.
Yeah, Linky has my fake Bean Star. Lucario has Bean Star Piece 4. Linky has my Firebrand. Linky has my Last Hammers.
Linky has everything.
And then Lucario's got the purple Chocola Fruit.
I did at least a little bit.
Is it like Linky is taking your role? He's got the keys to the kingdom this time.
Yeah.
Which Lucario has might win Marimba.
I think I'll probably end my
And then my Conchord is in Tunic
stream
2.
here soon. I did a bit of work. I beat 2 games during the stream, so I mean that's something.
Yeah.
And I got the Canis of Mario in the other game, but that way lets me do like the bottom half of Ganon's Tower. Where if I could just complete 2 more dungeons, I could just go beat the game. Which require big keys.
Next I'm setting all badge points to 1. 30 badges equipped.
Is that even an option?
Nah, probably not.
I can't remember it being an option, but...
Okay, I might need some help with this. I have enough hit points to ask for all my instruments.
Okay, let me pull up what I use because I can't remember the names of all the instruments. Let's see. Yeah, it's this right here.
Yeah, Evie,
Where?
you need to go to Fungi Town.
I can't.
That's where Watt is.
You go to Jokes In for something else of mine, I think, too. You have
I
like
can't.
You have like 2 things of mine that's in Jokes In. Oh yeah, it was my nightmare key for Eagle's Tower, which I was just doing, and I could. Yeah, that's the thing. I just realized that I need at Jokes In on top of something else I forgot.
Okay, Evie. I don't need it that bad, but my mailbag is in Memeing Outskirts, South Room 2, Coin Block. Red.
But yeah, apparently.
Damn.
Wait, say Bean outskirts south room 2
Coin block.
is like. Because like in this. Okay, yeah, outskirts south. But yeah, this is the airport area. Like, okay, I can go there. I can go there. Like, is it like, does it say room 2, block 2?
It says room 2, coin block.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I guess. Oh, that's down a little lower on the list. Yeah. Oh, okay. What was it? So I can get it.
It's my mailbag.
Oh.
It's not very important, but I could probably use it.
Well, it'll get you a check. I mean, when I did paperwork last time, that's how that was how I got my dang cake for gourmet guy.
Watch it be something important. Frankie Lou's mansion. Yeah, I think I've already delivered that one. That's the shopkeep.
Believe so.
It won't let me deliver it again, but I have it again.
Okay.
Okay. Frosty and Starmore Valley, can't get there yet because I can't do anything.
Yeah, like I figure when I get on, obviously I gotta pull up Mario World to turn in my eggs and actually see the credits. And send out my absolutely no checks. And then, like, you know, I got so little in Link's Awakening, I'll do that first. And then I will go to Superstar Saga and do what I can there. And, like, I look at the scarves.
Hidden
But, like,
item in Lucario Fire Red.
Like, at that point, like, I'll probably switch to something else, potentially keep streaming. It all depends on the time and how I feel and all of that. And of course, the fact that I gotta go to bed early and I don't want to, but I got to, and
Yeah.
I still gotta edit something today for the group channel with me and Lynn at some point. Oh, that's lovely. Well, at least I actually have to do something to beat my own game. It's in Gibdos on Cracked Floor Key, Turtle Rock. So I do have to do some more work at Turtle Rock.
I know exactly where that is too. But
It's beyond
I haven't
jumping.
been paying attention. Where's your others? Do I have any of your instruments?
Fish to the Past has the first one. Not a Tunic Face has the third one. Lucario Fire Red has the fourth one. I have my seventh one. And the Thunderdrome.
What the little oinks aren't chicks.
And is that Sea Vault Canyon, hidden item near Chansey house. In Lucario Fire Red World.
And he can't get to the Sevi Islands without the Rainbow Pass. I assume he still doesn't have.
Probably not. Alright, well, the Route 12 tall grass hidden item in might be something that's possible. You gotta know where the hidden items are. Yeah, other than that, I'm BK'd until Jump on this game or some big keys on the other one. So I'll double check to make sure no big keys have popped up on the other one, because I can just do a
EK Donkey Kong.
now that I've sent it for everything, I just use the text client to see if any of the things I need have been updated. Oh, dang it. What's the name? What are they doing? Oh, it's data of the past. Okay.
I wanted to quack this time.
I didn't even hear it.
I heard
There
that
it
time.
is. Quack.
Misery
You can do that
Meyer.
now.
Alright, big key for Ganon's Towers been found. Big key for Swamp Palace.
Oh my god. Stretch!
Shiver Snowfield.
Oh.
It sounded like the stretch of your life.
Where's
I was
my
hoping my bones would pop.
flipper?
They didn't.
Cute little Yashi needs to do a bunch of stuff in World 4, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm missing 2 things in World 4 that are from them. They need to get on that.
Yeah, Linky. I do question if Linky is doing everything they can. I mean, he probably is, but I kind of want.
Yeah, I got progressive mail in Linky's Way Cool Yoshi Block 1. Also cute. Also for progressive mail, Yashi needs to do World 3, and for Bombos, they need to do something in World 2. Oh, they need to do a scratch and match thing.
So these are my star spirits right now.
And Mario and Lynn Saga, Fungi Town Pants Shop, starting flag 1.
Okay. Oh.
Can you go to the Funky Town Pants Shop, Lynn?
Nope.
Cool. Got it.
I can't do anything in that game right now. I need my fire.
Got it.
Fire.
Yeah, it's just the girls.
Do you really need any others?
No, well, Starstorm, but yeah.
EK stars.
And I'm missing Cooper, Watt, and Micah Lester.
Hey, you're missing what?
What?
Where's my Quake at?
I have 20. I can go buy one thing. Let's see if
Friggin'
it's helpful.
Cave of the Bandits in World 1. The flowers from World 1 Cave of the Bandits would get me Quake, which would then open up Misery Meyer, which would allow me to do a few checks in Link to the Past. That sounds like something they'd have access to, they just haven't done it yet.
Like, so far, you know, his ocarina finished, and like, you know, Yoshi's Island, like, you know, he did stuff on it last night, but yeah, I do wonder, like, 109 out of 235 checks completed, but how many of those are completed by, completed games? Yeah, I just really don't know for sure what he's got access to. I don't really know Yoshi's Island.
Oh, that was a useless check. Cool.
I don't understand that particular randomizer either.
Then, of course, the
Lynn, I think, would
Mario
know better.
World. Yeah. Stuff's been happening in the Mario World. Of course, he did stuff on that last night.
Mm-hmm.
Give me their file, I'll do it. Oh.
Of course, without the save file, you'd have to do enough to get over to the uncompleted stuff. But
I'm fine with that. It's Mario World. It won't take me like 30 minutes to get through it. Like.
It's like he comes on and then like disappears for a couple hours for food and then comes back on and then like okay,
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
like,
I've given one possible excuse, and that's the fact that they might be like going all the way to like somewhere to eat and then coming back, and they have to like drive like miles.
They're literally going to Burger King.
Yes, but they're not even Burger Kinged,
Yeah.
so it's pointless.
I'm disappointed.
Alright. Also, Lynn, on Thursday, tomorrow, be sure to be here way before 2.
Alright. Bet.
Okay.
I've got to work today, but that's only because my boss asked me to. I was supposed to be off today, tomorrow, and the next day. But, bringing my hours up to 30 and a half, so it was good for pay.
That's good.
It's a short shift too, so it's 4 to 9:30 instead of, or it's 3 to 9:30 instead of 3 to 10.
If you want, you can just come after your shift tonight and just come on down.
And if we're slow enough, I could just
ask to leave early.
Leave early, yeah. If we're slow enough and I have all my stuff done, I can leave early. So
that'd be cool.
Hopefully it's slow tonight. Knock on wood.
It would be nice. I think I'm practically done with the stream here. I'm just kind of just sitting around doing nothing at this point, but
yeah, I have Lucky Star, Ultra Stone, Bucket, Scarf, 2 letters, Magical Bean, Volcano Base, Starstone, Silver and Gold Credit, 4 Fortress Keys for the Kooparos Fortress, 2 out of 3 Castle Keys for Tub of Lava, 3 out of 5 Castle Keys for Bowser's Castle, and 2 Prison Keys in Bowser's Castle.
alright, well, I'm going to end the stream now. See you all later, peoples.
Bye, people.
Bye, stream.
Bye-bye.